release the water to scour the basin clean. So this harbour is not just walls holding water back. It is a system. A machine. Built from tide and stone. That matters more than it seems. Because in 1940, this harbour would once again depend on movement. On flow. On getting people in. And out. Quickly. By the late 18th century, Ramsgate had already become something much bigger than a local harbour. It had been tested. Improved. Strengthened. Because this stretch of coast demanded a refuge. And long before Operation Dynamo, Ramsgate had already learned how to matter. If you're just joining us, this is Ramsgate Royal Harbour. And you're listening to the story of the little ships. The civilian vessels that helped rescue over 338,000 Allied servicemen in 1940. War would come back to this harbour. In the First World War, Ramsgate became a base for naval patrols and minesweepers. By the time the Second World War began, it was already a known strategic harbour. Not a backup. Not an afterthought. A defensive system. Mines. Patrol boats. Control operations. This was no longer a peaceful harbour. It was preparing for war. And then came May 1940. Germany's advance was fast. Relentless. Unexpected. Allied forces were cut off. Ports fell one by one. Boulogne. Calais. Gone. Leaving Dunkirk as the last escape point. This was the moment everything changed. Operation Dynamo began. Not as a perfect plan, but as an emergency response to disaster. The beaches at Dunkirk were shallow. Large ships could not get close. Men were stranded. Exposed. Waiting. And this is where the small boats became essential. The little ships. Fishing boats. Pleasure craft. Civilian vessels. They could reach where larger ships could not. But the truth matters here. The rescue was not just the little ships. Large naval vessels carried the majority. The East Mole